top of the world, now I'm living. And the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's so good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, still can kick them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep on going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a day.
Hey, welcome. My name is Ron Smart, ronsmart.com, and what we're going to do today is show you how to transfer a WordPress site from one host to another. So today we're working on my friend Adrian's website. What we're going to do is move his website from Bluehost over to InMotion hosting. So what we're going to start off with is let's get this over here. We're going to start off in a cPanel over at Bluehost, right? So we're in Bluehost, and what we want to do is select all the WP folders. He's got some extra stuff in here. So what we're going to do is, I want to keep this .htaccess file. So what I'm going to do is select the files that I want individually by holding Control, and then just select it by clicking on it. And I'm going to want index, license, readme, and then all these WP folders. And this XML RPC. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit compress. It's going to make a zip folder. Just going to name it Adrian. WP or something. Okay, hit close. And there's the zip folder, so I'm going to double click that. And that'll open up the download. You can highlight it and hit download and hit OK. And I'm just going to save that to my desktop there. I'm going to go back over to the Bluehost cPanel, and I'm going to go over to phpMyAdmin. You know, before I do that, I need to figure out, because he's got multiple databases in here, I need to figure out which database is the one that's running his WordPress site. So what I'm going to do is go over to WP config. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to hit edit again. And we're looking for the username. So it's 20. So, I'm sorry, database is 20. So DB name is 20. So we're going to go back over to phpMyAdmin and make sure that we select 20. And we're going to hit check all. We're going to hit export. Okay, and do custom. Make sure that all these are checked. We're going to go ahead and scroll down. All that's going to stay the same. And object creation options, we're going to drop table. Make sure that's selected. And go ahead and scroll down and hit go. And now it's going to create that folder for us, or that SQL file. We're going to hit save, and we're going to save that on our desktop. Sorry, I got a cold today. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our InMotion hosting, and we're going to go to the file manager. Now, sorry, let me explain something real quick. Now, depending on if you're moving multiple domains over multiple sites, there's going to be a reason you're going to need to do add-on domains. But if you're just moving one site over and it's your main domain name, you would just put the files in your file manager, which we're going to do on this website. But if you're going to add any additional domains, what you need to do is head over to add-on domains. And then what you would do is just create a domain, whatever, blah 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 blah.com, and it'll create the FTP username. It'll also put the directory in there. I don't like to keep the .com on there. I delete that. It'll actually create a folder in your main directory, and that's where your files are going to go. Create a password and add the domain. That's going to direct that new domain to that new file that was going to be created, or that would have been created, but we didn't create it. It would have been in here. So anyway, for now what we're going to do is, just because we're just doing the main domain name, we're going to head over to the main files here, and what we're going to do is upload that zip folder we created, and I'll be right back. Alright, the file is complete. We're going to go back over to the main directory here, and we're going to see that zip folder, and what we're going to do is hit extract, and we're going to extract that to our public HTML file, because this is our main domain here. This takes a second. Okay, now we hit close, and all our files are intact. So now what we need to do is head back over to the main cPanel. We're going to go to MySQL databases, and let's put the new database. Let's do Adrian Harnett WP. I kind of try and give it some sort of rhyme or reason on the name. Okay, so we had database name. Now we need to create a database user. And it can only be, what, 7 characters? Yeah, 7 characters. And then you can generate a password or whatever works. I'm going to go ahead and generate a password. I've copied. And then I'm going to save that password. Actually, just going to go ahead and create user. Yeah, I'm going to go back over to our new hosting manager. I'm going to go to WP config. I'm going to hit code editor. Okay, and now we're going to put our password where the DB password goes, and we need to head back over to here and put our database name as well. So I copy and paste that. So our DB name is just going to be right here. Paste that in. And we're also going to need our DB username, which is the same thing minus the 4. Just ran out of room there. So let's delete that. So we got our DB name, username, password. It's going to be localhost. Everything else should be the same. We're going to hit save and close. Okay, so now what we're going to do is head over to, we got to add the user to the database. Okay, yeah, it's added. Okay, it's added right there. User in the database is added. So now what we're going to do is go back to home. And we got to go over to PHP My Admin. And we're going to click on the database that we created, and we're going to hit import. I'm going to browse that file that we created earlier, and that was 20. And we're going to do go. Alright, it's been imported successfully. So I'm going to go back over here, just kind of check, make sure everything looks good. I'm going to browse options. And what I'm going to do is actually change this to our temporary URL. for now. And everything else should be good. We go over to our temporary URL. Alright. And our site is set up. Well, it was. My bad. Okay. So now let's go over to wp-login.php. Alright, once we're in, we just gotta check over a couple things. Actually, we gotta change one thing here in the settings. Go to general, and this temporary URL, highlight that, and then the site address, we want to go ahead and paste that in there, and hit save. Then check to make sure that the main site, there it is. So that was pretty simple, right? That's pretty much it. And then just make sure all your settings are correct, and then go ahead and transfer your domain. Now once your domain transfers, this and this you need to change to your actual domain name. Once the domain is transferred, then everything should be seamless. You could actually change it now if you'd like, if you're not planning on doing any editing. But if you're planning on editing anything while the transfer is in process, what you're going to want to do is just leave this the way it is, or it's going to end up not working properly. Anyway, you should be set to go. If I missed anything, let me know and I'll fix it. But I think we covered just about everything in there. You definitely want to check your posts and everything, your permalinks. I would stick with a post name in your permalinks. And media, I would uncheck organize my uploads by month, date, year. Makes it easier down the road if you need to move anything. Discussion, I would put manually approve. Reading, I usually put, in the feed I put summary so scrapers can't take all your content. Hit save there, and that's pretty much it. And then make sure to fix your tagline to whatever your tagline is, and then everything else should be fine. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope this video helped you. Make sure to check out Adrian, the business brander, at adrianhardnet.com, and my site, of course, ronsmart.com. Make sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.
And that's a good